Have you ever felt a slight warmth or tingling in your hands without any apparent reason? Perhaps you wondered if it was just a coincidence or something deeper. What if I told you that your hands are real conductors of energy and that science can explain this phenomenon? For a long time, the idea of human body energy was considered mystical or esoteric. However, modern science is now beginning to uncover these once seemingly unreachable secrets. In this video, we will dive into the fascinating world of the energy in your hands, combining centuries-old scientific facts and spiritual concepts. Whether you are a skeptic, a curious seeker, or someone simply wanting to better understand the potential of your body, this video is for you. We will cover topics ranging from ancient practices to modern scientific research, and I will propose a simple exercise you can try at home to feel your own energy. Stay with me throughout this video, and you will see how science and spirituality can work hand in hand, helping you connect more deeply with your body and the world around you. Are you ready to begin this journey? Historical and cultural context. The idea that our hands have a special ability to direct energy is not new. Cultures around the world have recognized this concept for thousands of years, using hands as tools for healing, meditation, and spiritual connection. For example, in Japan, there is the practice of Reiki, a method of energy transmission through hands to restore balance and harmony. In India, mudras, special hand gestures used during meditation to redirect and enhance life energy within the body, are widely known. However, this wisdom is not limited to the East. In ancient Egypt, it is believed that priests use their hands in healing rituals to balance the body's energy. In Christian tradition, the laying on of hands for blessings or healing symbolizes the transfer of spiritual energy. These examples show how different cultures at various historical periods recognize the power of hands as a potent energy channel. Scientific explanations. Now that we have learned how different cultures have used hand energy, let's delve into what modern science says about this phenomenon. Surprisingly, the concept of body energy is not as abstract as many think. It finds its place in fields like biomagnetism, neurobiology, and even physics. Our body is a real powerhouse. Every second, electrical impulses pass through our nervous system, transmitting commands from the brain to different parts of the body. These impulses create electromagnetic fields which, although invisible, can be measured with scientific instruments such as electroencephalograms and electrocardiograms. Here's where hands come into play. Our palms and fingers are rich in nerve endings and are incredibly sensitive to electrical stimuli. Research shows that hands not only perceive energy but also emit it. Scientists studying bioelectric fields, known as biophotons, have found that these fields are emitted from areas rich in nerves and blood vessels, such as the hands. This explains why many people feel warmth, tingling, or even resistance when bringing their hands close to each other. A particularly interesting experiment was conducted in a Japanese hospital, where researchers studied the impact of human touch on patient recovery. They found that the simple act of holding another person's hand can reduce levels of the stress hormone cortisol and increase feelings of comfort and relaxation. This proves that even in a scientific context, hand contact can affect physical and emotional states. Fei. Another intriguing area is quantum physics. Quantum physics suggests that everything in the universe, including our bodies, vibrates at certain frequencies. These vibrations create energy fields that constantly interact with each other. When we consciously direct energy with our hands, we may be aligning our vibrations with those of other people or objects around us. This may sound abstract, but science is only beginning to explore the practical implications of this connection. Practical exercise. Now it's time to move from theory to practice. With this exercise, you can personally experience the energy flow in your hands. Whether you are a skeptic or fully believe in this concept, this exercise is designed to be accessible to everyone. The key is to be open to the experience and observe how your body responds. Before starting, find a quiet place where you can focus for a few minutes. Sit comfortably with your palms open and facing upward. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Allow your body to relax and release accumulated tension. Now, rub your palms energetically together for about 10 seconds. This creates warmth and activates the nerve endings, preparing your hands to feel the energy flow. After warming your palms, slowly separate your hands, leaving about 15 centimeters of space between them. Start moving your hands very slowly toward each other without touching. Pay attention to the sensations that arise. Some people describe feeling light resistance, as if there is something invisible between their hands, while others feel warmth, tingling, or even a faint pulse. If you don't feel anything right away, don't worry. Your body may need time to adjust. Continue to breathe deeply and experiment. Try varying the distance between your hands until you find the point where the sensation is most noticeable. Remember, this exercise is aimed at developing perception, and each person's experience will be unique. Practical advantages of the connection between science and spirituality. Now that you have felt the energy flow in your hands, think about how this connection can bring practical benefits to your daily life. You can use this energy to enhance your well-being or even help others. Practices like meditation and conscious intention, which often include hand gestures, can significantly reduce stress and anxiety levels. This is because focusing on the present moment and energy flow activates the parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for relaxing the body and mind. In practice, this means you can use your hands as an anchor to return to a state of calm during challenging times. Additionally, this connection can positively impact your physical health. Remember the earlier mentioned studies showing that human touch reduces cortisol levels. This is not just a theory. Many people report experiencing relief from muscle pain, improved sleep quality, and an overall boost in life energy by applying energy practices like Reiki or simple conscious touches. Redirecting energy helps the body enter a state of self-regulation and natural HEA and NE. Another remarkable advantage of this connection is enhancing empathy. As you learn to perceive and direct energy, you become more sensitive to the emotions and energetic states of others. This sensitivity helps us be more empathetic. Research shows that the act of holding someone's hand can create a deep sense of connection, reduce stress, and strengthen emotional bonds. So, how can we apply this in everyday life? The answer is simple. Small, regular practices can lead to significant changes. For example, you can start or end your day with a few minutes dedicated to feeling the energy flow in your hands, as in the previous exercise. This moment of mindfulness helps establish a foundation of balance and calm to handle the tasks and challenges of the day. Furthermore, this energetic awareness can be used in tense or conflictual situations. Imagine being in a stressful meeting or arguing with someone. By making a subtle gesture with your hands, such as gently squeezing them and focusing on the warmth between your palms, you can maintain self-control and respond more clearly. This ability for self-control is not only beneficial for you, but also positively influences the surrounding atmosphere. Now that you have felt the energy in your hands, let's explore how this discovery can bring practical benefits to your daily life. This is not just an experiment. It is a powerful tool to enhance your well-being, emotional health, and even your relationships with those around. One of the greatest advantages of this connection is achieving emotional balance. Practices such as meditation and conscious intention, especially when they involve hand movements, can significantly reduce stress and anxiety levels. Focusing on the flow of energy and living in the moment activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for relaxing the body and mind. In practice, this means you can use your hands as an anchor to calm yourself in difficult moments. Additionally, this connection can have positive effects on your physical health. Remember the research showing that human touch reduces cortisol levels. This is not just a theory. Many people report that by practicing energy techniques like Reiki or simple conscious touches, their muscle pain decreases, sleep quality improves, and overall life energy increases. Directing energy helps the body enter a state of self-regulation and natural healing processes. Another impressive advantage of this connection is increasing empathy. As you learn to perceive and direct energy, you become more sensitive to the emotional and energetic states of others. Research shows that holding someone's hand creates a deep sense of connection, reduces stress, and strengthens emotional bonds. So, how can we apply this energetic awareness in daily life? The answer is simple. Small, regular practices can lead to significant changes. For example, you can start or end your day with a few minutes of meditation dedicated to feeling the flow of energy in your hands. These moments of awareness provide balance and calm to handle the tasks and challenges of the day. Furthermore, you can use this energetic awareness in tense or conflicting situations. Imagine you are in a stressful meeting or arguing with someone. By discreetly squeezing your hands and focusing on the warmth between your palms, you can maintain your composure and respond more clearly. This ability to self-regulate not only benefits you, but also positively affects the surrounding atmosphere. Finally, this connection between science and spirituality opens doors to deep self-awareness. As you explore your personal energy, you begin to understand your own boundaries and needs better. This awareness is not just a tool for solving current problems, but also a guide to living a more authentic and value-aligned life. These benefits show how science and spirituality can complement each other. You do not have to choose between rational explanation and intuitive experience. Both approaches can work together, helping us understand ourselves and the world around us more deeply and holistically. In the next section, we will discuss how to respond to those who doubt the existence or effectiveness of these energy practices. Overcoming skepticism. Despite all the evidence and benefits presented, there will always be skeptics. Maybe you are one of them, or perhaps you know someone who doubts the value of these practices. The idea that hands can direct energy may seem closer to fantasy than reality. In this section, we will examine the most common doubts and discuss how science and practical experiences can build a bridge between skepticism and understanding. One of the most frequently asked questions is this just a placebo effect? The answer is partly yes, but this certainly does not diminish its effectiveness. Scientific research shows that the placebo effect is not fiction but a real manifestation of the body's ability to self-regulate and improve in response to belief or intentions. When we perform energy work with hands, the same system that triggers the placebo effect comes into play. Even if someone sees this symbolically, the results can be quite tangible. Another common objection is, if it works, why hasn't science definitively proven it yet? We need to understand that science, with all its power, has its limitations. Many energy practices operate on subjective levels that are difficult to measure with traditional methods. However, this does not make them any less valuable. Research in the field of bioelectricity encourages further scientific investigation of this topic. And finally, critics. This is just pseudoscience. It is important to distinguish practices based on real experiences and evidence from exaggerated and unfounded claims. Hand energy is not a magic cure for all problems, but a resource that can complement other approaches. Science is just beginning to explore these areas in depth, and future discoveries may provide more convincing evidence. Healthy skepticism is necessary. It teaches us to question and seek rational answers. However, being open-minded to explore new possibilities is equally important. Ultimately, the most important thing is your personal experience. What you feel and perceive holds the greatest significance. Now that we have reviewed the main doubts, let's conclude this video with a powerful thought on how science and spirituality can go hand in hand and invite you to continue this journey with us. We have reached the end of this exciting journey, but in fact, this is just the beginning for you. In this video, we explored the surprising connection between science and spirituality and learned how your hands can be a powerful tool for directing energy and enhancing your well-being. You have learned that you do not need to choose between rational and intuitive approaches. Both can work together to help us understand ourselves and the world around us more deeply. Now, it is your turn to apply this knowledge. Remember, your hands are not just a physical part of your body, but an extension of your energy. They have the ability to create harmony, relieve tension, and connect with others. The simple exercise we demonstrated was just the first step. Why not repeat it tomorrow and pay more attention to the sensations that arise this time? What you learn today will not only change the way you perceive your body, but also open doors to a deeper understanding of your role in the universe. When science and spirituality unite, a world of infinite possibilities emerges. In the end, the most important thing is your personal experiences. What you feel and perceive holds the greatest significance. Finally, I want to ask you, what do you think about this exercise? Did you feel anything unusual? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your experiences can inspire others to start their journey.